As CVs go, Wing Commander John Butchers is pretty impressive. A former Harrier pilot, he's also instructed on the F-18 at Miramar, the Californian airbase made famous by the movie Top Gun. His latest job, though, may well be his best yet, commanding the famous Dambuster Squadron and flying the world's newest and most advanced stealth fighter.
When you step into Lightning, it does really feel like you're stepping into the future. It looks pretty clear, a clean cockpit. There are two rather large displays. I sort of liken them to two large tablets that you might have at home. And on that, you can move the information around and present and have presented to you the information that you wish, depending on what that particular mission set is. And then as well, we also wear a helmet. And on that, we have all of the information displayed onto it. So that is part of the weapon system as well.
So do you as pilots have to be the best of the best to get to the position to fly this in the Air Force? How's that selection process done?
The selection process for Lightning is no different than it is for Typhoon. So you have to complete your training at RAF Valley, and then you compete for your position on either the Typhoon or the Lightning Force.
And how fierce is that competition?
Well, it's been pretty fierce to start with because it was such small numbers initially, but as the Lightning Force grows, that competition will even out across both forces. Everyone on 617 Squadron, bar 4 pilots, have got combat experience on previous aircraft types. So there are 4 brand new pilots that left Valley and then went straight onto their conversion unit, and they're doing fantastically well. Of course, they know no different.
617 Squadron was reformed especially for the F-35. At the moment, the UK has 17 of the vertical landing B variant, with plans to eventually buy 138.
The thing that's so different about the F-35 and why, from my perspective, it's a brand new capability and not a replacement for anything else is, and it starts from just looking at the outside of it, it is a stealth aircraft. We have the ability to get into airspace that potential adversaries may wish to deny us access to. So that is the starting point, which the UK has not had that capability before. Then add on to it the fact that it can do short takeoff and vertical landing. So we have an expeditionary capability that goes with that as well, the ability to operate from austere locations or from the aircraft carrier. And it has the mission sets to be able to go and drop bombs and fire missiles or to do electronic attack. And when you bring that all together, that is why the F-35 is a brand new capability and not like anything we've seen before.
One of the things they talk about this aircraft is the sort of force multiplier effect it can have, because of the way it can actually act as a sort of a relay, if you like, between itself and other aircraft around it. Well, I think an American pilot described it as being like a quarterback, able to control the field.
That is actually a really good analogy. If you use the quarterback analogy, or I guess probably the fly half in UK parlance. But really, because we have such big eyes and ears on the F-35, and each F-35 that's out in the battle space is also constantly talking to each other about what each individual aircraft is seeing and communicating that. And then we're able to push that out over a linked network so that our allies and our fourth generation Typhoons can see what is going on out there, and we are sharing that information at ranges beyond they are able to see as well.
As a pilot, the chance to fly on this aircraft for you, what does that mean?
No, it's a huge privilege to fly F-35. You know, it is a state-of-the-art, world-leading combat aircraft, and I think for anyone that has flown any combat jet, or even those that haven't, having the opportunity to fly a fifth-generation stealth fighter that can land vertically, that's a privilege that I think most people would want in our position.